Plays. Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered what secrets it holds? Have you ever wondered what lies beyond our galaxy? If you have, then today's video is for you. In 2021, the James Webb Telescope made a groundbreaking discovery in a distant galaxy that defied all expectations. In this video, we will delve into the mystery and intrigue surrounding this discovery and explore how it was made possible by the remarkable technology of the James Webb Telescope. Music fades out. But first, let's start with an interesting anecdote. Did you know that the James Webb Telescope is named after a man who was instrumental in shaping America's space program? James E. Webb served as the administrator of NASA from 1961 to 1968, during which time he oversaw the development of the Apollo program, which put the first humans on the moon. The telescope that bears his name is a fitting tribute to a man who played such a pivotal role in advancing human exploration of space. Music fades in. But let's get back to the present day and the remarkable discovery that the James Webb Telescope has made. In December 2021, the telescope detected the most distant galaxy ever observed, some 13.8 billion light-years away from Earth. To put that into perspective, the universe is estimated to be around 13.8 billion years old, which means that we are seeing this galaxy as it was just after the Big Bang. Music fades out. Now, you might be wondering how it's even possible to see something so far away. Well, that's where the James Webb Telescope comes in. Unlike its predecessor, the Hubble Space Telescope, the James Webb is designed to operate in the infrared part of the spectrum, which allows it to see much further than visible light. It's also equipped with a much larger mirror, which means that it can collect more light and produce sharper images. Music fades in. But even with all of that advanced technology, finding a galaxy so far away is no easy feat. It requires a combination of patience, persistence, and a little bit of luck. The team of astronomers who made this discovery spent years searching for distant galaxies using a technique called gravitational lensing. This involves using the gravity of a massive object, like a galaxy cluster, to bend and magnify the light from more distant objects behind it. Music fades out. And that's exactly what they found. By studying the light from a galaxy cluster called MACS J0416.1 to 2403, the team was able to detect the faint glow of a distant galaxy that had been magnified and distorted by the cluster's gravity. It's a bit like looking through a magnifying glass. The object you're looking at appears bigger and clearer, but also a little bit warped. Music fades in. But what makes this discovery so incredible is not just the fact that the galaxy is so far away, but also what it tells us about the early universe. By studying the light from this distant galaxy, astronomers can learn about the conditions that existed in the universe just after the Big Bang. They can learn about the first stars and galaxies that formed, and how they shaped the evolution of the cosmos. Music fades out. In fact, the team behind the discovery has already made some remarkable findings. They have found evidence that the early universe was much more turbulent than previously thought, with galaxies forming and merging at a rapid pace. They have also found evidence that the first stars in the universe were much larger and more massive than stars today, which could help to explain some of the mysteries of dark matter. Music fades in. Certainly. The discovery of the most distant galaxy by the James Webb Telescope is a significant achievement for several reasons. First, it pushes the limits of what we thought was possible in terms of observing the early universe. The galaxy, officially known as GNZ11, is located 13.4 billion light-years away from Earth. This means that we are seeing it as it was just 400 million years after the Big Bang. To put that into perspective, the previous record holder for the most distant galaxy was also discovered by the Hubble Space Telescope in 2016 and was located 13.2 billion light-years away. That means that the James Webb Telescope has broken the record by a significant margin. One of the key factors that enabled this discovery was the sensitivity of the James Webb Telescope. The telescope is designed to operate in the infrared part of the spectrum, which is important because light from distant galaxies is redshifted due to the expansion of the universe. This means that the wavelength of the light is stretched, making it more difficult to detect with visible light telescopes like Hubble. The James Webb Telescope is also equipped with a much larger mirror than the Hubble Space Telescope. This means that it can collect more light and produce sharper images. In fact, the mirror on the James Webb Telescope is over 6 times larger than the mirror on the Hubble. Another factor that played a role in this discovery was the use of gravitational lensing. This is a technique where the gravity of a massive object, like a galaxy cluster, can bend and magnify the light from more distant objects behind it. This can make it easier to detect faint objects that would otherwise be too dim to see. The team behind the discovery used gravitational lensing to study the light from a galaxy cluster called MACS J0416.1-2403. By carefully analyzing the light from this cluster, they were able to detect the faint glow of GNZ11, the most distant galaxy ever observed. So, what does this discovery tell us about the early universe? One of the most significant findings is that it provides evidence that the early universe was much more turbulent than previously thought. The rapid formation and merging of galaxies were likely driven by the intense radiation and energy released by the first stars and black holes. The discovery also provides insights into the nature of the first stars in the universe. The team behind the discovery has found evidence that the first stars were much larger and more massive than stars today. This could help to explain some of the mysteries of dark matter, which is thought to be made up of particles that interact weakly with ordinary matter. Overall, the discovery of the most distant galaxy by the James Webb Telescope is a remarkable achievement that has opened new possibilities for studying the early universe. The sensitivity and advanced technology of the telescope have enabled astronomers to push the boundaries of what we thought was possible and make groundbreaking discoveries that will shape our understanding of the cosmos for years to come.